College is a business. They're there for your money. The longer they can keep you there, keep enrolling for more and more classes, more money for them.
I am the perfect example of someone who went to college, got their degree, and never used it. So I have a bachelor's degree. My major was psychology and I minored in education. And my plan was to be a school psychologist. I realized that most of these people hate their job. I was originally an art major, but of course there was no way that I was making money that way. So I did change my major to psychology. After I graduated, I still had the artistic itch and I actually tried doing paint sips for a while. I'm 25 now and still do not have a career. It's just so crazy to me that I made a decision straight out of high school to choose a career for the rest of my life by getting this degree, when in reality, at that time of my life, I really would have no idea what I want to do.
And that's probably the heart of the matter for many people when they begin college. They're not really sure what they want to do. I mean, you're young, you're out of high school most of the time. Your adult life is just beginning. So you just kind of choose a path. Sometimes you stick with it, sometimes you ditch, you bail out. And like I said, though, nowadays the internet, you can do so much research. There's so many ways to and opportunities to kind of dip your toe, test the waters to see if you like that subject matter enough to go for it for 4 years or more. In her instance, she could have easily just maybe take one online course, convenience of your own schedule and at home. And you do things like that, dip a toe in, see if you like it. Take it from there. And it wasn't like the old days, which really wasn't that long ago, where you literally just came right out of high school, you got all signed up at a college or university. I mean, you got to dive in the deep end of the pool immediately, pretty much sign your soul in the dotted line right off the bat because like this is what you're going to do. But it's also back when college degrees meant a bit more than they do now because most of them aren't worthless. Many of them aren't worth the paper they're written on. But back in those days, you did dive in and you had the path all lit out for you. You plunked down the money. Of course, a lot more affordable back then to attend college. But like I said, in modern times, the internet, the research you can do, the one online course won't cost you too much money. Dip your toe in, you like it, you can take it further. The old college counselor, the advisors, they're there to help you.
So let me just throw in a bunch of gen eds, and you should be on track to graduate college in 5.5 years. I was actually wondering if I could maybe take a different class, like for my major. Oh my God, you're asking me to find classes for your major and swap out your gen eds? Dude, no. You should have done this when there was class scheduling. Then you must have meet with your advisor before you made any decisions. I don't think so. All right, what do you want? Econ 102, Econ 103. Yeah, those are both taken. I don't know what to tell you, dude. I can't get into those classes. I sent you an email telling you that you can meet with me to change your classes. That doesn't sound like me, sorry. All right, I can try and find the classes that you want to take, but just know you're going to be graduating college on time. And don't you want to stay here for way longer? Okay, all those classes are taken too. I don't know what you want me to do. You just got to figure this out. Okay, you're asking me for help like it's my problem, but these are your classes and your schedule. I'm just here to advise you, so I'm advising you to figure it out. All right, I helped you find your classes, so if you could kindly exit out of this office, I'm trying to eat my lunch soon. So yeah, have a good one. Have a good time next semester, and hopefully I don't see you.
Taking classes you don't need, all while you pay for it, that's a method used by colleges to steal more money from you. Now, obviously, this was a spoof, but it's not too far from the truth with a lot of them out there. But there are ways around this. College advisors can serve a purpose. They can be beneficial. So forget this guy. This is like the used car dealer, snake oil salesman. Go in there knowing how the game's played to the best of your abilities. And then you have a fair shot. Now, back in my day, when we didn't have nearly as much as this going on, social media and everyone talking about their experiences, the information wasn't so readily available. But one way to do it, to lock in the way I did it, I went to college. I have a bachelor's of science. I earned it. I went to community college, saved the money in the first 2 years, and then you transfer to a university. The way to avoid this nonsense, because it's not a new thing, I obtained the document from the university I want to transfer to, and they pretty much dictate, these are the courses you need to take. You can take X, Y, and Z at a community college, and they will be transferable. Because you don't want to waste your time. Don't sign up for classes at a community college that aren't going to transfer over. You're wasting your time, money, and effort. No, no. You get that stamp of approval from the university because they'll have those documents. They did back in my day. They'll definitely have that now. So you follow that path. You got the guideline right there. The path is written out on a piece of paper for you. So these guys, they can't nickel and dime me and weasel you out of more money. The way I did it was they looked at the document and it's like, okay, so what course is this here at the community college? What are they talking about? In case the title's a little bit different for the course, and then you just make sure you're aligned, and then you enroll for those classes. That's what I did. I avoided all this crap. I did not run into the snake oil salesman for an advisor. So hopefully that tip helps you out. And if you enjoy my content, I appreciate it if you'd like, subscribe, share, and definitely leave a comment for me. I want to know what you guys are experiencing out there. Maybe you're 40 plus years old and you did this back in the day and you can share your experience, how it was back then, and maybe now your kids, they have a new experience. So share those in the comments and I'll see you in the next round.